Hello, welcome to this presentation on red team and blue team. We're going to be talking about the red team and the blue team. We're going to be talking about the differences between both teams, and we'll be talking about the importance of both teams, having both teams in an organization. So, our agenda for this presentation. First, there'll be an introduction, then we'll talk a little about the red team, then about the blue team, and then we'll talk about the differences between both and their importance. So, now the aim of this presentation is to discuss the differences between the red team and the blue team in cybersecurity threat intelligence and hunting. Threat hunting involves a proactive search for malware traces, while threat intelligence involves an understanding of the risk against an organization. So, what is the red team? They are also called pen testers or penetration testers. Now, this team consists of a group of people who perform penetration tests. They use threat intelligence to simulate an attack that, if this attack is successful, can be used to improve the security posture of an organization. An organization could use that exercise to know how to respond to threats and their um to defend themselves. Yeah. Now, what is a blue team? This group of people perform what we call active defense. They defend the organization and they make sure that sensitive information and valuable assets are secured in the event that the red team are able to successfully exploit a system based on the vulnerabilities found in that organization. So basically, um, red red team exploits a vulnerability that has been found by the blue team, while the blue team finds vulnerability in an organization. So these two work together. Blue team finds the vulnerability and then red team tries to exploit it, while blue team tries to defend the organization system. Okay, so next, we're going to talk about the differences between the blue team and the red team. So, what are the differences? Like I said earlier, blue team performs threat response activity. What this means is that they defend the organization from threats. They try to find threats in the organization and they try to defend it. While the red team exploits the vulnerability of an organization. So when a blue team finds a vulnerability, the red team tries to exploit it, and the blue team tries to defend the organization from that exploit. So red team plays the offensive side while blue team plays the defensive side. So blue team are experts in security detection while red team are ethical hackers. So they try to gain access to systems, try to exploit it, try to hack into it, while the blue team tries to defend it. They detect this vulnerability and they try to defend the organization from it. Now, it is important to have both blue teams and red teams on in your organization or in an organization. This is because during a security posture or during a security evaluation exercise, you would need both sides. You will need both the sorry, you would need both the team that finds this vulnerability and those who tries to exploit it, because there will always be attackers. Attackers will always try to exploit organizations. So when you have a group of people that actively try to do it and you find a way to defend yourself against that, it makes your security, it first raises the organization awareness of the security threats, and then they can work towards improving the security posture of their organization. So during an exercise like that, a security evaluation exercise, having both teams ensures your security, the organization's security. So, in summary, a red team attacks while the blue team defends. Red team performs threat hunting while blue team performs threat intelligence. Sorry for the mix up there. Now, both teams are important, like I said earlier, both teams are really important for a security posture of an organization. So, for your even though there will always be cyber attacks, hackers will not stop trying to attack to get sensitive information. But it is important that the organization always prepares for such attacks. And so having both teams in place can help raise the security posture of that organization and raise the awareness of the organization and help them to be able to protect themselves more. Thank you. So